Here we are at the third round of the Live Black History contest, sponsored by the Excelsus Foundation. We have Brother Amir versus Brother Ahmad. Literally, blood brothers, brother against brother. Perhaps a biblical proportion, this competition and opposition. Here's your question, gentlemen. Let me finish the question before you make your answers. If I hear that you buzzed in before time, you will be disqualified for that question, and I'll allow the other person who didn't buzz in early to answer. Here's your question, gentlemen. Name the black journalist who became famous as the principal Washington anchor for cable news network.
Bernard Shaw.
That is the correct answer. Brendan versus KJ. Here's your question, gentlemen. Name the jazz legend whose signature tune was Take the A Train. I believe I heard Brendan first.
Duke Ellington.
Duke Ellington is the correct answer. Brother against brother, Amir versus Ahmad. Here's your question, gentlemen. Is the oldest historically black institution of higher learning located in Delaware, Pennsylvania, or New Jersey? I believe I heard Amir first.
Pennsylvania.
Pennsylvania is the correct answer. Amir and Brendan, 3. KJ and Ahmad, 0. Here's your question, gentlemen. What name was given to the period of cultural rebirth that took place in Harlem, New York City? I heard you first, KJ.
The Harlem Renaissance.
The Harlem Renaissance is the correct answer. 3-1. Brother against brother. Ahmad on my right, Amir on my left. Here's your question, gentlemen. Was Larry Doby the first black baseball player in the American or the National League? I heard...
American League.
Yes, that is the correct answer. Here's your question. Brendan, KJ, gentlemen, here's your question. In which year did apartheid officially end in South Africa?
1991. What? Oh.
You're disqualified. Let me finish the question.
You had to finish
In which year did apartheid officially end in South Africa? 1971, 1981, or 1991, KJ?
1991.
That is the correct answer. Here's your question, gentlemen. Who first taught the principle that black is beautiful? I heard Ahmad first.
Malcolm X.
Malcolm X is the correct answer.
Oh, that's so much fun.
4-3. 4-3. 4-3.
Good job. Good job. Thanks.
Brendan,
Good game.
KJ, here's your question, gentlemen. The 1739 slave revolt in South Carolina led to a new law that made it illegal for whites to let slaves off their property. True or false? I heard KJ first.
False.
That is false. A literate slave named Cato had led the revolt, so a law was passed making it illegal for whites to teach blacks to read. Here's your question, gentlemen. Brother against brother, Ahmad on my right, Amir on my left. Who was the first African American to win a singles title at Wimbledon? Althea Gibson or Arthur Ashe? I heard Amir first.
Althea Gibson.
Althea Gibson is the correct answer.
We both hit it before.
5-4. You both hit it before, so it canceled each other out. 5-4. 5-4. Here's the next question, gentlemen. Was the Father Divine Peace Mission founded by George Baker or Samuel Morse? I heard KJ first.
George Baker.
George Baker is the correct answer.
You did it before.
6-4. Here's your question, gentlemen. Was the Civil War fought to free slaves or to preserve the Union?
Preserve the union.
That is the correct answer. 6-5. It's close in here. Brendan, KJ, here's your question, gentlemen. Was the movie Sankofa about the slave trade or the quest for civil rights? Brendan.
Slave trade.
Slave trade is the correct answer. 6-6. It's tied, gentlemen. And that's what we like about Live Black History. We have close competitions. Brother against brother. Amir, Ahmad, here's your question. What famous educator and social reformer wrote Up From Slavery? Ahmad.
Duke Ellington. Booker T. Washington.
The first answer was incorrect.
Booker T. Washington.
Booker T. Washington is the correct answer. Here's your question, gentlemen. 7-6. First team to 10 wins. 7-6. First team to 10 wins. Here's your question. Brendan, KJ. The first book published by a black author in the U.S. appeared in 1858. Was it written by William W. Brown or George M. Horton? I definitely heard KJ first.
William W. Brown.
William Wells Brown is the correct answer. It was titled The Escape or A Leap to Freedom. 7-7. It is tied. First team to 10 wins. Here's your question, gentlemen. Who was the first African American to sing a leading role with the Metropolitan Opera Company in New York? I definitely heard Ahmad first.
Marian Anderson.
Marian Anderson is the correct answer. 8-7.
It's with the same call, so.
Brendan's team has 7. KJ's team has 8. Here's your question, gentlemen. Allow me to finish before you tap in. Why was the April 1944 ruling in Smith versus Allwright beneficial to black voters? I definitely heard Brendan first.
Because it said that you are not allowed to limit the voting of any race.
That is the correct answer.
I didn't know that.
Allwright, Smith versus Allwright, the 1944 case of Smith versus Allwright held that states cannot limit a person's right to vote in a primary election. Brother against brother, it's tied 8-8. Amir, Ahmad, here's your question. What great 19th century speaker declared that education means light and liberty?
Frederick Douglass.
Frederick Douglass, that's the correct answer. 9-8. It is close. It is very close. Brendan, with the correct answer, your team could win this third round of Live Black History or Live Black History, brought to you by the Excelsus Foundation, Oakland, California. Here's your question, gentlemen. How did the GI Bill of Rights benefit soldiers after World War II? Brendan.
It provided them hospitalization, education, and home ownership.
That is the correct answer.
Good job. Yeah.
10-8. Very good competition. Very good. Very good. You guys are doing an excellent job. Live Black History.